good morning. My name is Urvashi, and I work as a deputy manager for Lodha Genius Program. And I'll be starting the webinar. Then with me, Srishti and Dia will be guiding you through the process of like giving you a presentation about the facilities at the Ashoka campus and how it has been placed and how the kids will be placed and what all services they can use at Ashoka University. So I hope all of you will be knowing about the Lodha Genius Program. If not, so Lodha Genius Program is a science academic excellence program which we started last year in 2023. We hosted our first cohort of 95 kids at Ashoka Campus, and it's a CSR initiative between Lodha Estates and Ashoka University. Ashoka University is the delivery partner of the program. So in the Lodha Genius Program, we try to build a holistic experience for the kids to learn and grow in a field of mathematics and science, but we go beyond mathematics and science because it's a holistic learning which we want to provide to the kids, and it's a qualitative learning process which we want to provide to the kids. So, in the program, for the next year, the application has already been started and it will be remain open till 31st Jan. So whosoever hasn't registered can still have a time, like 15 days of time frame where they can still register themselves. For the registration process, everything is there on the website under the application guide menu. It's a PDF which is there on the website which you can access and download. And then you can see what all you need to do for the registration part. So the LGP program is a program which is divided into two phases. One is the offline mentoring and training process, which happens at Ashoka campus, and the kids will be placed at the campus from 16th May to from 17th May to 16th of June 2024, and they'll be here for a month. And under that 1 month, they have to get involved under various modules which are being provided, like which are already been there on the website also. So we're gonna do they do a mentoring and training under those modules, and apart that there'll be a many workshops which will happen where they can participate and know about various other things which is also important for their skill development as a person also. So uh, so yeah, this is it about the Lodha Genius Program for the next year. And if you have anything, you can just raise your hand and we'll answer all your queries after the session regarding the program. If you have anything, please do raise your hand regarding the program that I can also introduce you in a broader way, or if you just wanted to understand about the facilities, we can start with it. Anybody wants to know major about the program and any other things, then we can start after. If you have this thing, please do raise your hand. And if I say many people really want to and they don't still have the idea about what is Lodha Genius Program is, I can show you a presentation or something. But if I don't see many raised hand about the program, then we can continue with the presentation on the program, like about the facilities at the program. So I can't see many hands raised about knowing about majorly the program. So Dia and Srishti, you can go forward with your presentation. Okay.
Sure. I think before that, we'll just briefly introduce ourselves. So,
Sure.
hi everyone. Hi everyone. I'm Shrishti. I'm a fourth year computer science advanced major at Ashoka, also doing a minor in psychology. And I'm currently working as a program intern with the Lodha Genius Program. Dia?
Hi everyone, I'm Dia. I'm a second year computer science student at Ashoka University, and I'm also a program intern at Lodha Genius Program, and I was a teaching assistant for the same program in the last cohort. So today we'll just be talking about the facilities that you'll get at Ashoka University and the residential program, because it is a 1 month residential program, and I'm sure you're all curious to know where you'll be staying. Um, so I'll just start. Just a second. Okay. So, as Urvashi mentioned, the program's delivery partner is Ashoka University, and you'll be staying here for a month. Uh, so let's start off with the residence halls where you'll be spending the most amount of time. So each room, so every person who'll be coming to the program will be allotted a roommate. So you'll be sharing your rooms with one other person. There'll be so the rooms are air conditioned and there's a lot of storage. You'll also be provided with your pillows, bed sheets, and blankets. So that's something you don't have to worry about when you're packing for the program. There are also washing machines available on campus and in your residence halls. So that's something else which you don't need to worry about. Um, some cool things that you can use are like the reading rooms. Every residence hall has a reading room where you can go even after your curfew has gone by and you can't go outside. You can go to the reading rooms if you want to study or read or do anything like that. There's 24/7 access to Wi-Fi. And there are water coolers on every floor as well as pantries where you have a induction stove. There are also meals which will be provided, obviously, but this is just something that if you don't feel like having mess food or feel like making late night Maggie, there's always an induction stove that you can use. Something which is very nice to have is the laundry service. So as soon as the scholars come to campus, they'll be given a laundry bag. You'll be allowed to you'll be allowed to put in around 25 items of clothing twice a week on Mondays and Thursdays, and you'll get them back washed and folded. Um, this is going to be a savior for everyone. And then there's of course housekeeping. So the Didis and Bhaiyas are always there to help you clean up the messes, although try to do that on your own. Next up is dining. So the dining facilities at Ashoka are currently catered by VOW Catering, and they actually cater to over 2,000 people every single day. These are the timings. There are 4 meals every day. The meals will also be provided within the program, so you don't have to worry about spending extra money on it. Although there are other outlets that I'll be talking about later. So there's breakfast from 8 to 10:30, lunch, snacks, and dinner. I've pasted like a sample menu so you know what you can expect every day. This is just one day's this thing, but this is pretty similar to the breakdown of the different things that they usually have. So it's a 4 floor dining hall, and it provides fresh meals of a variety of cuisine. So they keep changing everything up, and it has a seating capacity of approximately 1,050. So there are other outlets on campus, as I mentioned. So if you don't feel like having normal food that day, or if you feel like having something extra, then there are a variety of food outlets to choose from. So there is Roti Boti, which is like Indian food. Then should they see Dhaba as well? Subway is also there, which everyone knows what Subway is. Then there's Food Village, which makes great rolls, and there's Fuel Zone for coffee. We also have Chinese with Rasananda and Chicago pizza, things like that, and South Indian food with the side. So next up is my favorite place on campus, which is the library. The library is a 30,000 square feet space, which is just filled with books and areas where you can study. It has 150 plus seats and has a holding capacity of 1.2 lakh documents. There are self check-in and check-out kiosks which you can use to um, check in and like to take books. Although I'm not sure if you'll be allowed to check in books on your own, but there are TAs who can always help you out with that. So as you can see, there are 60,000 print books and a lot of ebooks as well. You also have 24/7 access to the library. It only closes on Friday nights. Next is the infirmary. Of course, one of the most important institutions in educational institution. It has a 16-bed setup, again 24/7 access. So there's always someone who will be there to take care of your needs. They also have a tie-up with a local hospital in Sonipat. So if you ever need to go to the actual hospital with more facilities, then they have an ambulance that can take you there. And there's also free first aid and medical assistance, so you will not have to pay for anything if you do end up getting sick, unfortunately.
Right.
Just
So we now move on to the infrastructure at Ashoka. So Ashoka is a purely residential campus, and this is spread over 25 acres in the Rajiv Gandhi Education City, which is where we're located in Haryana. The classrooms are all Wi-Fi enabled, and they all have state-of-the-art audiovisual systems, which include projectors, smart boards, recording facilities, and so on. These classrooms range from 25-seater rooms for seminars and tutorials to 240-seater lecture halls for guest speakers, performances, and town hall sessions, and so on. Students also have access to online resources and state-of-the-art IT infrastructure to support any of their educational endeavors. So we also have two open amphitheaters which are used for cultural activities like music, theater, talks, and so on. Dr. Reddy's auditorium that you can see on the screen is the primary auditorium at Ashoka. It's a 400-seater hall, and it's the university's largest auditorium. It hosts all of our special lectures, concerts, performances, and any university ceremonies. We have a total of 90 classrooms, and we have 12 teaching and research labs across all of our 4 academic blocks. These classrooms differ in size and facilities, and yeah, they assist in delivering lectures and discussion sessions according to the lecturer's requirements. Now we move on to the sports facilities at Ashoka. So the sports and exercise office at Ashoka, we work with a primary vision and objective to create a healthy and a holistic life for all of our students. This unique process does not only provide state-of-the-art sports facilities, but it also encourages sports to be taken up by one and all. We have provisions for regular coaching in football, basketball, cricket, ultimate frisbee, volleyball, swimming, Zumba, shooting, squash, yoga, table tennis, lawn tennis. The list is pretty much endless. But a detailed schedule for the same will be shared at the beginning of the program. And of course, all of these facilities are open to all of our students for the Lodha Genius Program. So in the next slide, you can see a glimpse of some of our sports facilities. So you can see the football field. Dia, can you go on to the next slide? Yeah, so you can see a glimpse of our football field, and on the right is our volleyball court, which happens to be right next to our frisbee field and our basketball courts as well. So moving on to travel. Um, again, Ashoka University facilitates commute through a shuttle and through cab services, which are available both for the students and the parents to and from the airport, the railway station, and if you're residing in the Delhi NCR region, then directly from your houses till the Ashoka University campus, as per whatever will be the approved and the announced schedule for the students again, well in advance of the program. Our primary objective at the end of the day with our travel services is to provide safe, comfortable, and efficient transport facility to all of our students for the program. Moving on to the research facilities. So Ashoka University again provides facilities and services that directly facilitate campus research through collaboration, training, consultation, and other professional services. The undergrad laboratories are well equipped with advanced instrumentation to promote cutting-edge research. And the important thing to note here is that Ashoka hosts an open lab culture that follows no boundaries between the individual labs. This is just to facilitate more scientific and intellectual interactions amongst academic researchers from different disciplines. That paves the way to collaborative approaches, which is very, very important when you're addressing crucial research questions. So you can see a list of disciplines that we have laboratories for.
Srishti, sorry to interrupt you in between.
Sure.
So somebody asked to repeat the slide on dining. So,
Is it all right? Do we want to go back to that right now, or could we do it at the
or
end?
we can do it after once again.
Oh, thank you. Right. So, continuing with the laboratories, it's also important to note that we have multiple facilities and labs under the same discipline as well. So we have multiple biology labs, physics, chemistry, computer science, psychology, and the newly constituted makerspace labs as well that the students will actually be involved with. Moving on to the archives of contemporary India. So this is one of the most unique things that Ashoka has to offer amongst all institutions across the country. The Ashoka Archives collection is genuinely a priceless resource that offers an abundance of information and insights into the diverse facets of India's history and culture. So from being given access to Dr. Manmohan Singh's speeches to Girish Karnad's original manuscripts, these archives offer a glimpse into some of the most intriguing archival material that could be available to individuals worldwide. And it serves as a repository of documents, photographs, and any and other materials that are related to renowned personalities like authors, environmentalists, jurists, and diplomats. So, what you can see on the screen here is a glimpse of the website for the Archives of Contemporary India, which is the digital version of the repository that we have on our campus. So with this, we come to an end of our presentation. I think Diya can walk you over the dining facilities once again, and then we can take any questions as necessary.
So yeah, so we have a mess, and sorry, one sec. And these are the timings for all the different meals. These might be altered depending on your classes. So if you have a class from 9, then breakfast will be from like 8 to 9. Um, but yeah, this is like the breakdown of all the different timings and like what a typical menu would look like. So, but the cuisines are going to change, but these are probably roughly the same amount of items you'll get per meal. So this is for breakfast, this is for lunch, snacks, and then dinner. And then the next slide was for the different outlets we have on campus besides just the dining facilities. I hope that clears it out.
So do we have any other queries?
There are two hands which are up.
We are
Can I just
trying to resolve as much as we are getting in the Q&A
Urvashi,
or
I
about
think your
the
internet.
things. You can just raise your hand and I can unmute you and you can just yeah. I can't see your raise hands. Yeah, sure, Dia, you can do it. Second.
Kripa, you've been unmuted.
Hi. Hello. Hello, Urvashi. Hi, I'm Pooja. Actually, I'm Kripa's mother. She's not
Okay.
there to attend the webinar, but I want to know she's in right now she's in 10th. Is it okay for
Okay.
her to join this program? Is it beneficial for her?
Yeah, she can. Though the beneficiaries who can be a part of the program is from 9th to 12th as of May 2024. And she
Okay.
can, obviously, she can be a part of the program. And if I say about like how good it is or good it is for her, so you can just check out the website and you can read about the programs details, like what we are providing to the kids and what all are the modules been given to them during their summer like their when they are be at the campus. And it's a since it's in a 1 year hand-holding program, it's not that after they are at the campus we'll not be there for them. So once they'll be done with their things, we can again they for like for from September till April they have an online training which is called Light Touch program. So again their trainers will be there, their mentors will be there, and then they can be a again for a month for our 6 months they'll be having an online training.
The main subject will be science or math only,
Like
or
since so the program is majorly designed around science and mathematics, but we do have other things which is not just like the science and mathematics. We do have other workshops which is majorly about giving the holistic experience to the kids, or also about the volunteering experience, about the gender and sexual studies, and about the well-being of the kids. So there are many other things which is also a part of the program. It's just not science and mathematics, but it's about growing a kid into a very in such environment where they can once they be out of the program, they have this curiosity to know each and everything about, and they become an individual who have their own voice, and they can be a part of certain conversation which is can help them to build be a good uh, what I say, a person who is learning beyond the curriculum kind of an experience. So it's not just that
Okay.
it's science and mathematics, it's more than that. But yeah, the
Okay.
modules and
And
everything, it's related to
to attend this program, they have to qualified one aptitude test, right?
yeah, aptitude
Which
test
is
is the qualifying
which is
criteria.
which is going to held on 27th Jan.
No. 27 Jan is in webinar about the aptitude
Okay.
test. That what is the structure of aptitude test? Aptitude test will be is scheduled for 3rd February.
Okay,
3rd
third.
February 2024. And
Okay,
it's going to be
okay,
an online test.
okay, okay. Thank you, Rishi. Thank
No
you.
worries. Yeah, Samarth Gaikwad. 1 second, I'll just unmute you.
हेलो हेलो मैम
Yeah, Samarth. Yeah, please tell me.
हाँ मैम मेरा क्वेश्चन था कि हम लैबोरेटरी में मतलब कुछ भी कर सकते हैं मतलब कि रोबोटिक्स रिलेटेड या फिर कुछ एक्सपेरिमेंट
आप लाइब्रेरी में सॉरी आप लैब में वो सब कर सकते हो जो जो आपके मॉड्यूल्स में होगा। बहुत सारे एक्सपेरिमेंट्स होते हैं और आपको बहुत सारी चीजें लर्न करने को मिलेंगी उस लाइब्रेरी एक्सपीरियंस में। तो ऑब्वियसली आपका जो भी होगा, जो भी आपको क्यूरियोसिटी है टू नो अबाउट, यू कैन ऑब्वियसली वर्क इन दैट लैब। तो लैब इज एक्सेसिबल टू यू। बट हाँ, ऐसा नहीं है दैट यू वांट टू ट्राई एनीथिंग एंड यू वांट टू लाइक take that thing, but yeah, whatever so is related with your course and curriculum during that lab structure, तो आप उसमें सब चीजें कर सकते हो।
हाँ मैम वो अशोका मतलब अशोका कब शुरू होगा मतलब मार्च में
तो जो
शुरू होगा क्या जून में
प्रोग्राम शुरू होगा मई में। प्रोग्राम शुरू होगा 16 मई से 17 जून तक।
हो क्या और वो एप्टीट्यूड टेस्ट भी होगा ना कब
एप्टीट्यूड टेस्ट होगा 3rd फरवरी को।
3 फरवरी
हाँ, 3rd फरवरी
और
को।
कैसे होगा ऑनलाइन क्या ऑफलाइन
ऑनलाइन ऑनलाइन होगा। 1 घंटे का होगा,
ऑनलाइन
ऑनलाइन
होगा
होगा। आप कहीं से भी ले सकते हो उस टेस्ट को। उसका लिंक आ जाएगा आपके ईमेल पे। आपने रजिस्टर कर दिया? आपने प्रोग्राम के लिए रजिस्टर कर दिया?
हो कर दिए
कर दिया ना? हाँ, तो आपको ईमेल आ जाएगा 1 फेब के अराउंड। तो उस ईमेल में एक लिंक होगा, उस लिंक को आप क्लिक करोगे, वो 3rd फेब को एक्टिवेट हो जाएगा। आप अपना टेस्ट ले सकते हो। फिर 1 घंटे
हो
का होगा। आप ऑनलाइन किसी भी फोन से या लैपटॉप किसी से भी ले सकते हो।
पर मैम कितने मार्क्स का होगा पर
Marks, Kishore, can you tell me what is the marking scheme?
Just
वो
one before that, I'll just clarify one more thing. Actually, in the application process, registration is not only the process to get
Yeah,
enrolled
there's
in examination. So we need to register first and then complete the application process and submit it. Only those who submit the application will be enrolled to the online test. And Samath, if you have registered, just continue with the application, filling up the application form and submit it. Then you will get an email from our portal with the details for the online test. Okay. And for the online test, we'll conduct another webinar next. As Urvashi said, it will be on 27th. And we'll explain you the format of the test and all these marks, scores, and all these details will be there. So for now, I can just give you a when just a ballpark number, it will be around 110 score for the online test. Yeah.
हाँ, तो समर्थ वो बोल रहे हैं कि आपको अपना आप अगर रजिस्टर करके सबमिट नहीं किया ना एप्लीकेशन, तो आप सबमिट कर देना अपनी एप्लीकेशन। और जो थर्ड को जो टेस्ट होगा उसका अराउंड जो मार्किंग स्कीम है वो 110 होगा, लेके टू अंडरस्टैंड मेजरली ब्रॉडली अबाउट इट, तो 27th को जो वेबिनार है यू कैन अटेंड एंड अंडरस्टैंड अबाउट इट.
ओके,
ठीक है,
थैंक यू मैम.
नो वरीज.
Hello.
Yeah.
Actually, I wanted to ask that I'm in a boarding school currently, and my school will be ending on the 26th May. So, in case I get selected, would I be able to attend the program by any chance?
So for you to be a part of the program, you have to be here at the campus from 17th May. So in that case, like you can just ask, we can, if you really get selected for the program, we can ask, or we can put a request letter to your school to allow you to be here at the campus 10 days earlier. And if your school accept that, you can be a part of the program in that sense.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, couple.
Hello.
Yeah, hi, Kapil.
Yeah. At some point during the evaluation process, either after the exam or after the interview, would the children get a chance to interact with alumni of this program so that they have a better understanding of how this works?
So the alumni already going to be a part of the program. So we have a cohort, like we are taking a cohort of 180 in size, and 180 in size, and out of which some of the kids will be coming from the last year only. So
That is
whosoever is in,
on campus, right? That is on
yeah, on
campus once they
campus.
get
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Okay.
So
What
they,
about before
so
they get there? Before they get there, will there be any avenue?
So before that, there is not such a process which we have in a process, because all the kids are at different places. Some are from Mumbai, some are from Lucknow, and some other places. So it'll be difficult for us to like keep like take them on board in a single platform and make them interact with the kids. But yeah, we do gonna have an orientation session with the kids, with mic breaking sessions with them. We'll get a chance to interact with each other, and also the chance to interact with the alumni of the
All
programs.
right. All right.
So that's the only thing which can be
All right.
possible.
Just one other question. Since I mean, there are a lot of professors who do come in for this program, who to guide the kids and participate in programs. Would the professors also maybe extend, say, recommendation letters or anything for the children in the program specifically?
Recommendations are like when the things, like when the people are asked for it, like if they need it, like the teacher needs to write for them and they do need a recommendation letter. It's not that every kids get that kind of a recommendation. They really wanted to they want for something where the recommendation is required, then we
All
can
right.
connect them with the professors, and in such way they can connect like they can connect with the professor and can ask them or request them that they need certain kind of a LOR from the professor, and if the professor agrees, then they can get it.
All right.
In the
Thank
last
you.
cohort, there was one student who ended up doing a project with Professor Manu Prakash, who's from Stanford, and he
All
ended
right.
up getting a LOR from him. So
All
it is
right.
something.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, Shubham.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, hi, Shubham.
So my question was that this paper is of how many marks, and we have to score 110, or means like the paper is of 110 marks.
Yeah, so it's just a potluck, man. Like it's just a brief, or we are saying to you that it's going to be around something around 110 marks. But yeah, as we have suggested you to please join the webinar on 27 Jan to know what is the structure and what is the different part of the program and how you can take the program, what is the duration of the program, what is the marking scheme. Everything will be discussed in that session, because we'll have the people around and you can let you know about the structure. If you're becoming very apprehensive, what is this test and everything about? The basic thing is just to check your mental, like mathematics ability and science ability. Also that how social inclusive you are in your nature. So that is the major three things which will be a part of the this thing, the aptitude test.
Okay. Yep. Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. Yeah,
Yeah,
hi.
just one. In general, what percentage? What is your selection percentage out of how many kids application apply and how many actually get through?
So we have a cohort size of 180.
Okay.
So yeah, out of which like 40, around 40 kids will be coming from the last year. So the rest will be the kids whom we'll be selecting for this year from the
Okay.
new cohort. So yeah, so it's around 60, 70 kids will be looking forward.
And what is be the, the percentage of selection? I mean, just to give us an idea, how competitive it is from a last year's perspective.
That depends on a merit list. So that depends on the merit list, like how the score.
Yes, and we try to keep it around 10%.
10%. Okay. Thank you.
Uh, Anybody else? Manveer Sehgal. Yeah, hi Manveer.
Hello.
Yeah, hi Manveer.
Yes, so what will be the timings for the interview? Because second half of February is also board exams.
Yeah, so the interview duration is not like that you have to be like give your 1 or 2 hours. It just the timeline where we just check your interest and your seriousness about the program, that how well serious you are about the program and how you are interested about the program. So that is the thing which will be judged for your interview part. It's not going to be a lengthy conversation. It's around like 40 minutes of conversation we will do with you and your parents to understand about your interest into the program.
Okay,
So
thank
it's
you.
not that you have to like be available for some longer duration, just 40 minutes kind of a conversation we'll do.
Okay, thank you so much.
Pooja Madhav. Yeah, hi Pooja. Yeah, Pooja, you can ask your question. You can unmute yourself and ask.
Am I audible now?
Yeah, you're audible.
So my question is that what will be the timings of these tests, which will held on 3rd of Feb, and what
It's
will be the duration?
it's an hour, 1 hour test,
Okay,
60 minutes.
60 minutes. Okay, so
Yeah,
what will be the
that is the
timing of
duration.
that?
Yeah, and then so the test window will remain open for certain hours. So you
Okay,
can take that test in that certain window and you can just complete your test. Like, but the duration is 60 minutes. They have to complete in 60 minutes.
60
But the
minutes.
test window
Okay,
will remain around like for some hours where they can take up the test.
okay. Thanks, Urvashi. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, Pragadishwaran SH. Yeah, hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
What if my child has the entrance exam during the duration? Because he's in 12th
Uh,
class now.
yeah, on 3rd, if he has an entrance test or something.
No, so far we haven't received the exact date.
Okay, so if he has the same thing coming on this date, so as I said, the test window will remain open for a longer duration, and then they
No,
can
no,
take up the test.
no, I'm not asking about the entrance test what you conduct on 3rd February. I'm talking about during the duration of the course, that is after
Oh,
May 17th, during the
okay,
time.
okay.
We have that entrance exams from various universities and colleges, no, regarding that time.
Okay. Uh, so in that case, like since it's mandatory for the kids, they can't leave the campus once they are here at the campus until and unless some very serious emergency occurs. So it's not like if the kid has like a day, we can give them us on a special request that they really want to go for their test, and then they have to come back to the campus. On but that is a very on a request basis we take up these things. But if they have multiple things lined up and to take various tests, then it'll not be possible to give them a permission every time. But if they have like if they are appearing and that test clashes during like it's a 1 day test, and so that we can give a permission for that thing, but not like 2 3 times if he has to go out and give the test.
Suppose in campus they can attend online.
Yeah, online test they can obviously they can do it.
Okay, thank you.
If the test is online, they can do it.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Simran. Hi, Simran. सिमरन
हेलो मैम। हाँ
या हाय सिमरन
मैम, मेरा एक डाउट था।
हाँ बताओ
व्हाट टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन विल बी इन द एग्जाम?
तो आई थिंक सो मेजर ऑफ यू किड्स हैव यही सवाल कि टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन क्या होंगे, तो 27th को एक यही वेबिनार होगा क्वेश्चन के अराउंड कि क्या क्वेश्चन होंगे वेबिनार उसमें टेस्ट में। तो आप 27th को आप सब आ जाना वो वेबिनार अटेंड करने के लिए टू अंडरस्टैंड कि व्हाट इज द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द टेस्ट, एप्टीट्यूड टेस्ट।
ओके, थैंक यू।
वंदना, आई थिंक सो। या हाय वंदना। Hi, Vandana. You can unmute yourself and you can ask your question.
Yes, can you
Yeah.
hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I have two questions. Basically, the child will go into grade 9 in July because he's following the IGCSE curriculum. So, in fact, in the month of May, the final exams for grade 8 are happening till the 24th of May. So there are two concerns that I have here because I believe the program is for kids from grade 9 to 12, and the child goes to grade 9 in July, and also the 8th final exams end on 24th of May. So how is it that we can handle this? Hello.
I think Urvashi went offline. Kishore, could you answer that question?
Could you please repeat your question, please?
See, I have two questions. Basically, since the program is open to children from grade 9 to 12,
Correct.
my child goes into grade 9 into 2024, but by the month of July.
Okay.
He's presently in grade 8. He completes his final exams for grade 8 in the month of May.
Okay.
Around 23rd, 24th May is their final exam ending.
Okay.
So I wish my child to be a part of this program, and I wish him to be, on campus and be attending the entire duration of the program. However, my concern is, since his final exams are till the 24th of May, how do we accommodate? And also, is it okay that he is going into grade 9, but in July?
Yeah.
Month of May, he would still be in grade 8.
Yeah, that should be fine. But when it comes to this issue with the dates, I mean, officially we are going to start the program on 17th May, and the academic part of it will start on 20th actually. 17th, that Saturday, Sunday will be some kind of orientations and other things. So I mean, if your child is getting selected to the program, then probably considering these dates, he or she will miss 4 days of her academic sessions, right? So 20th, 24th. So if I mean, yeah, we can even consider this if she gets selected, and we can get some permission or something to kind of accommodate those 4 days, and we can allow her to join the program on 24th if she gets.
Perfect. That's what I just wanted to, hear from you, because I obviously can't make the child miss the final exams at school.
Yes, that's understood. Even last year we had a situation like this, and one student joined around 3 days after the starting of the program.
Sure. If that's fine, I'm perfectly comfortable.
Yes.
Thank you.
So Vedansh has any questions? Yeah. Please.
Yeah. Good morning, sir. Just wanted to ask you two questions. The first question is when will be the interview date? Is it date the finalized after the written test result? And the second question is for my younger son, Nipun Saha. Right at present, he is in standard 8, but in the May he will still remain in standard 8 because he is in IGCSE board and studies in Dhirubhai Ambani International School, Mumbai. And his session ends only in the month of June.
Okay.
And if suppose that school permits him to miss his school days from the 17th May to 16th June, whether he can appear as a 8th grade student because you wrote that in May 2024, which standard it will be.
Correct.
But after in the May, he will be in the 8th only as per the school guideline. Because the session is from the May to August, it is running IGCSE board.
Got it.
Okay. So in that case, how you can help, or what approach I should do for the school? So can you please?
Yeah, I'll answer your first question first. About the interviews, and after the online test, we will shortlist the students, and we'll conduct the interview. It will be like a telephonic interview, and the dates are not fixed yet, but it is like will happen around the end of February till the first week of March. And during that time, it will be a flexible timeline, so you don't need to worry about that. And the next thing about this IGCSE schedules and academic calendar, so we can even have a discussion with our program management senior leadership, and we can even consider IGCSE as a separate case. And if your child gets selected, we can consider that. Yes.
So, sir, we can fill the form time being for the Nipun Saha also for this grade.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Thanks a lot, sir. Thanks a lot. And the telephonic interview will be prior intimation will be there, correct?
Yes, definitely. Yes.
Timing will be fixed. Okay.
Yes.
Thanks a lot, sir. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, Asmit.
Hello, sir. So I have two questions. That first is it possible that we can bring devices like laptop?
Yes, absolutely. Because we encourage you to bring your devices if you have any. And if you don't have devices, that's okay. We will try to arrange devices for you.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Vedansh? Vedansh, you can unmute yourself.
No, sir. My doubts are clear. It is by mistake. It's came 2 times.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, sir.
I think Chaya needs to.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My laptop, I don't know what happened to it. Like it got switched off.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hi. Hi.
Hello. Yeah, I wanted to ask that I live in Mumbai. So how will be my travel be to Delhi?
Yes.
So you,
Chaya. Oh, yeah. Urvashi, You can go ahead.
Yeah, I can take over the questions now. Thank you, both of you, please. Yeah, so Chaya, you can book your tickets, and then once you'll be here at the campus, you can just put up the bills of your tickets, and you need to fill one out of pocket form, which you need, and after that we'll reimburse the amount. But the amount is reimbursed for only the student travel, not the parents travel.
Okay, okay. And what about if the program starts on 17th of May, we have to
Yeah.
be before the 17th of May, or we have to be on 17th May?
So you can come like on the 16th May evening or either 17th May early morning.
17th May early morning. And I also wanted to ask about the interview that we will be informed, right? Then when will
We'll be
like the timing? Some of the time parents are not available, right?
We'll be
Okay.
informed.
Thank you.
No worries.
Welcome.
Kapil, you still have a question? Abhiman. Yeah, hi Abhiman.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
So I have one query that the interview, it will be only one date or do we have 2 or 3 slots? Because if one time we are not available, then maybe we can try for the second one. Is there that thing or we have to go to one date only?
So the interview things is still not like the timeline, still we have to decide and work on. But yeah, we'll try in slot manner. So we'll give you like around 2 slots where you can just uh choose one of those 2 slots, and if we
Okay.
are not able to connect you in one of the slot, we'll go into the next slot. And yeah, so
Okay.
that we can do.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Anybody else?
I think there's Basant.
Basant Hangal. Yeah, hi Basant.
Okay, so I had a question in the application. So in the mark sheet that we have to fill, it isn't allowing me to enter more than 9 subjects, but like ICSE has 10 subjects. So what do we
So the Basant, the mark sheet things are actually for us a proof for us is that you are going to a school and you are enrolled into a school. So your marks and everything doesn't play a very vital role for your selection criteria. So you can just fill up the things which is required in the application form, and because your selection is not going to be made on the numbers and marks you got in your 2 year of academics.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so it's just for a proof that you are enrolled in a school and you been like you were in this grade now, been promoted and in this grade. Bhumi. Hi Bhumi.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, hi Bhumi. Yeah, please tell me.
So my question is also application related. So, we have to fill in the class that we are in May 2024. Like I'm in 11th now, and I will be in 12th in May 2024. But when I go forward and the mark sheets in the mark sheet, they're asking me for my mark sheet of 11th and 10th.
Okay, so in that case, since you do not have your 11th mark sheet, so what you can do, you can put up any last 2 year mark sheet which you have with you. So in that case, you can put up your mark sheet of 10th and 9th.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. Asmat Kaur. Have you taken her? Yeah, Kripa.
Hello.
Yeah, hi,
Yes.
Kripa.
One question more, Urvashi. If on interview day parents are not there, can like my daughter's elder brother, like my son, can attend that interview with her? Elder
No,
one?
no, we require parents' consent
Okay.
on that. But because we really understand that how parents are looking like, are they are interested in sending the kids, and how the serious both the
Okay.
parents and the kids are serious about the thing. So we need
Okay.
parents in that case.
Okay. Thank you.
And see, we are going to be very flexible in terms of interview time, so you don't
Yeah.
have to say too much about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
No worries.
Angad raised it.
Smith, you can unmute and you can talk, like you can ask your question.
Ma'am, my question is that is it necessary to that we have to bring money, or we have to bring study materials, or will it provide by campus?
The money thing, so you can bring all the necessary things which you require to stay up at the campus for a month. So your phone, if you have phone, or your laptops, so you can bring them, and some cash always be good with you. So yeah, for all those necessity, the basic things which you require to be here at the campus, you have to like it is good if you carry that.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
For the interview, will both parents need to be present or only one is enough?
One parent will work.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Hi, Sanskriti. Sanskriti, you can ask your question.
Hello.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, my question is basically for the aptitude test, what are the subjects on which they would be assessed?
So ma'am, the aptitude test is basically to check the mathematical and the science aptitude of the kids along with their social inclusivity. So on a broader term, as we said that on 27th Jan, we'll be majorly talking about the syllabus of the aptitude test only. And but the thing is, majorly the topics will be around mathematics, science, and their social inclusivity.
And is there any kind of syllabus I mean, which they can refer to for preparation, or is it just what they've learned so far?
Yeah, it's about what they have learned so far. There is no
And
concise syllabus that.
so there's no particular syllabus as
Yeah,
such.
there's no concise syllabus for in such a case, but yeah, it's majorly revolved around what they have learned so far in their schools.
Also, after the aptitude test, you mentioned there is a time frame for the interviews. I understand each one will have a specific date and time. However, by when would the interviews, conclude for all the kids who are selected?
So we'll publish the final list by March end or somewhere around that time. So it'll be published on the website, and then they can get to know about the result, and also the invitation will be sent to all the selected candidates.
So you said between Feb and March, is it?
Yeah, it's around the final list will be around the March end or something between that time.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Anybody has any other question?
Yeah, I think we have covered all people who had raised hands.
Okay. Just wait for a second if anybody wants to ask any question.
You could see many questions in the Q&A. Maybe if you can answer it, because we don't have time to reply everyone, no? Vashi?
I'm mute. Okay, so yeah, I take some question which I think are not being answered. Major of them we have already answered. So I think this question, which is in campus law, will laundry service will be provided? Yes, the laundry services are there and you can avail them. In campus, we have to stay with. So in the campus, you'll be staying with your co-LGP participants. So you'll be staying with them. What should be my packaging list? So in the packaging, as I said, that you have to carry your essential. If you have a laptop, you have to carry that, a phone. If you have that, so it'll be good if you carry a phone with you and some clothes, which is required for you to survive for a month. And that's it, which you need to carry for your packaging list. How many questions will be there in the paper that will cover on 27th of Jan in that app, that's webinar. So yeah, so the final list will be published around March end or somewhere on that timeline, and will be published on the website, and the students will be also individually intimated about their selection. If I live in Pune, then now, yeah. So you can again, whosoever is coming from up outside from Delhi, they can just book their tickets, and once they'll be here, we'll reimburse the amount of their ticket. Yeah, so we can wrap up the session. I think so. I've taken all the Q&A questions also.
Yeah.
Since the test will be same for all, will the question be answerable by everyone? So the test is like, obviously it's a mix of questions of, it's like a set based question which you generally have. So it's not that if you are doing the test, the set like number of question will be in the same series, it'll be changed in a manner like, so not two people will have a same set of questions like in a same sequence wise, but the question paper will be same. Till March, we can't or shouldn't apply for any other summer internship program as there are potential many application seats are there just to understand the chances of selection. So it's not about that you can't apply to any of the program or we are limiting to you to apply for Lodha Genius program, but the commitment is required because you will be placed at the campus during 1 month. So it is required for you to be here at the campus, and for the selection criteria I've told you. So we are having 180 size for this year cohort, and out of which 40 or around 40 or 41 are the kids who will be coming back from the last year cohort, and 60-70 will be the number whom we're selecting from the new list. So that is the selection criteria, and the selection will be basically made out of your scores which you will get in your aptitude test and as how well you perform in your interviews. Again, for the question paper and everything, please, I suggest you to please join the webinar on 27th. So if you're coming by a train, you don't need to personally, you can just let us, like, it's not that you'll be informing us, but you can drop a mail to us that this is your itinerary and you'll be landing at this time to the campus. That is more than enough for us. You don't have to personally call and tell us. Yeah, application open. Yeah, application is still open and it's will remain open till 31st of Jan. So your brother can also apply if it is like if he's eligible for the program. Yeah, the MCQ. Yeah, test will be an MCQ test. So I have tried to answer major of the question which has been asked to us. So yeah, thank you everyone. And thank you for everyone to be a part of this program. If you still have any doubts or anything, you can still reach out to us on our email ID, which is lodhageniusprogramme@ashoka.edu.in, and you can just drop your queries to us over in that email, and we'll try to resolve those queries if we are not able to answer them in this session. And for everybody who's so interested about, because we got to know about major of this thing like aptitude test and structure, so please do join the session on 27th of Jan. we'll share the link, the registration link with you in shortly.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So thank you everyone for joining this session, and all the best to everyone who's been applying to the program, and hope to see you into the campus during the May and June. I think so, Kishore, you can end the program
Thank you.
like
Thank
the
you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you.